Hello, welcome to Web of Stories. My name is Melinda. It is Friday, which means it's time for 5 on Friday. This is a thing, I guess, developed by Suey over at Suey's Book Banter. I'm having trouble talking this morning. I haven't had enough coffee yet. Where each week we give 5 book recommendations based on some sort of a theme. Now, if you go over to Suey's and watch her video, this week she's doing books with green in the title. It's all very slick and well done, and she's got music and all these nice images. Now, if you watch mine, it's me setting a timer and talking as fast as I can for 5 minutes. So, you've been warned. Let's go. First, let me start my timer here for 5 minutes. And this week I am talking about my 5 best surprises for my Book of the Month Club picks. Now, I've been a member of Book of the Month Club since it rebooted several years ago. And I know a lot of people are members. I know a lot of people have also been kind of wishy-washy on a lot of the picks lately. I still think they should hire Caitlin from Bandy Books to do their picks because she does a better job. But I have had some real great surprises in the years that I've been with them. So, in no particular order, here they are. The first is The Paris Hours by Alex George. This is basically just a walk through Paris on a certain night in the early 1900s. I can't remember the exact year. We have a mix of historical and fictional characters. It's a lovely writing, and it's one of those books you kind of just sort of settle into. There's not a super strong plot. A lot of it is character, but at the end, everything just comes together very nicely, and you're going to want to go to Paris after you read it. And then I have Infinite Country by Patricia Engel. So this is about a family from, I want to say Colombia. I think they were from Colombia. And they're coming to the United States in sort of a illegal way. It's been a while since I read this. And it so happens that one of their daughters is in Colombia coming back. And so a lot of it has to deal with coming to the United States, the challenges that that people face doing that. This was written and takes place during the former administration, so there's extra issues. But she also wraps in a lot of like Colombian folklore. So if you are someone who likes mythology retellings, this isn't a mythology retelling, but there might be something in there that you like. It's also a very short book, so it's a great one. I recommend this one a lot to people. And then I have Are the Brennans from Tracy Lang. I actually have gotten 2 books by Tracy Lang through Book of the Month and love them both. But this was the first one. The way I described Tracy Lang's books is if you watched in the 90s the Ed Burns movies, it's basically if those were written by women and books and not movies. So we're talking Irish American families in New York. There's a lot of great family feeling, interesting characters, dealing with some difficult situations. I really enjoy both Tracy Lang's books, and I got them both through Book of the Month, and this one is Are the Brennans. Now, the fourth one is The Lincoln Highway by Amor Towles, and a book by Amor Towles should not be a surprise that I liked because it's Amor Towles. But I resisted this book for a very long time because the synopsis of it did not sound fun to me, which was like boys from a reform school who are driving across the country. I'm like, I am not in for that. But it's a big book, so I decided to read it for this year's Big Book Summer. There's also a deal with it where it starts on specific day. I think it's June 12th, and if you read it through, it's 10 days. You can read a day's worth a day, which is what I did. I ended up loving this book. I just thought this book just I loved it. I recommend this one. I think Amor Towles, I still have Rules of Civility to read, but I think Amor Towles is sort of like a Swiss Army knife. That's I'm saying jack of all trades. Swiss Army knife recommendation. It works for anybody, but I really enjoyed The Lincoln Highway. I am doing really well on time. Okay, so the last one I have is a book called What Comes After by Joanne Tompkins. This is a debut novel, and it is set in the area of Washington where my husband is from. So I've actually spent a lot of time in this area, and she talks about like his hometown and some of the towns around it. She does a wonderful job of capturing what that place is like. I can attest to that. I know it pretty well. That is very much what it's like, both in scenery and what the people are like there. And this is a little bit of a murder mystery, and it's a bit of a coming of age. It deals with there is a young boy who's murdered and what goes on around it. I don't want to get too much into the plot because it's a spoiler, and also I don't remember all the details that well because it's been a while since I read it. But I remember really loving this book. I don't know if Joanne Tompkins, I don't think she has any other books coming out or has had any other books come out. I hope she has more books coming out because I really liked her writing style. As I said, she captured the sense of place perfectly. Oh my gosh, 40 seconds left. So I will go through them again because I have time to kill. The Paris Hours by Alex George, Infinite Country by Patricia Engel, We Are the Brennans by Tracy Lang, Lincoln Highway by Amor Towles, and What Comes After by Joanne Tompkins. These all, if I were to rate them today, would all get at least an A for me. And they're all books that I got through Book of the Month Club. So, how much time do I have left? 19 seconds. I did it. I did it. Okay, so thank you very much for hanging with me for another edition of 5 on Friday. If you have discovered like a great book that really surprised you that you got through Book of the Month Club, let me know because I can still kind of get them as add-ons if I need to. And sometimes I need add-ons. I actually have some extra credits to use because I skipped some months this year. But yeah, so let me know what are some of your treasures from Book of the Month. Feel free to like, subscribe, join my Discord. Information is down below. It's just a better way to have a conversation with people. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you.